Welcome back
Whoa.
to the 100th episode.
100.
Premium advantage, baby. Woo!
I
Here
didn't tie
we
my tie.
go. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. 2024.
Yes.
Man, November came and went. Man, so welcome you guys. Welcome you guys. We have a lot of information for today on our 100th episode. The special mentions, the premium advantage. Don't forget, if you have no time and want to save money on insurance and taxes, you can go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com. One of our professionals will answer your questions. Okay? You have your business protected with unforeseen events. Go to the website, the Premium Advantage, for commercial insurance appointments. One of our professionals will set up information.
Go back.
What do I do?
Why is your keyboard wood? That's pretty cool.
It's a wooden keyboard. That's how we do it.
I love it.
That's how we do it. The future is the past. The past is the future.
Love it,
So
man.
subjective in the Premium Advantage.
Yeah, that's vintage.
Because we don't just talk about insurance and taxes. We talk about other solutions, other situations that come up. It's one of the developments of the concept of the Premium Advantage.
All about solutions, man.
Help you save time and money in insurance and taxes, but also give you information. Wooden keyboards. Meet the team. Our host, myself, Roberto, at Premium HTX on all social media. And our co-host, Mr. Jacinto.
Hello to everyone in podcast land.
Thank you very much for being here today, sir. On today's agenda, what we've got is a little bit of information, a little bit of discussion, I would say, about Thanksgiving in itself. Some vacations, what people are doing, what everybody's up to, you know, how our economy moves, things of that nature. Talk about sports, little sports, little Texans, little Rockets, little sports updates.
Boom.
We got the power of networking, an update to the strategy, to the concept, and a couple of events that are coming up today. Today, Friday, November 30th, 2024. And then the follow-ups for next week. Don't forget, we have the raffle as well as a special guest.
Ooh,
Talk a little bit about that.
Excited about that guest too.
Next week, coming up. Cool. Moratoriums lifted in insurance in Texas. Don't forget, if you have questions, go to the website. We'll help you out. Thanksgiving, traveling, so much of it.
Oh man.
What you been up to? Oh, you took a trip, didn't you?
I did.
What's up with that? Tell me.
I was outside in Houston the other day.
Outside of Houston. Where'd you go? Where'd you go to?
I was in New Mexico.
Oh, where in Mexico did you go?
Rio Doso.
Rio Doso.
Rio Doso. It's called Rio Doso because Rio means river and it's loud. So it's Rio
Loud
Doso.
river.
So that's what the Spaniards, when they first came, they called it that. So anyway, it's a beautiful town with like summer activities. They got horses and they got goats and all that in the summer. And in the wintertime, it's snow. So they got snowboarding, skiing, the whole nine, all the snowboarding events. Professional snowboarders come there to practice.
You're a professional snowboarder?
I'm not a professional.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty good. I can do the half pipe.
Okay.
If you can do the half pipe, you're pretty good, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm okay.
You're half piping?
Yeah, I can half pipe. I can half pipe, but I can full pipe too. That's on Tuesdays. But anyways, the professionals come out there because they have like legit pro setups out there.
Oh yeah.
Like full.
Oh really? Were they there when they were out there?
Ramps, like rails, like the whole thing. So if anybody wants to go out there and tear it up, man, it's amazing out there. And it's cheaper than anywhere else in the United States.
Oh, really?
Snowboard and ski out there. Great for kids if you want to take your family out there.
Okay,
There's lots of like snow parks and stuff where you can just throw them down the hill in their little sleds. So man, it was an eventful, but it was also great feeding deer out of my hand every morning.
Oh, hold on one second. Give me one moment. There's a lot of activity going on here. You're snowboarding, half piping deer. Is that what's happening? Deer feeding. Sorry, deer.
I wasn't half piping deer.
Deer feeding.
Deer feeding. So recently, this is like a blessing and a curse situation that happened in the area. There was a natural disaster. They had this huge fire, and so all the animals are coming down below because the fire destroyed the wildlife up top. So they need to come down to get their food. So there's lots of deer right now.
So an extra situation with regards to helping the wildlife in situations.
So, but it's not like in Japan. In Japan, they've taught the deer how to bow. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second.
The deer come up to you and they bow. And then you give them food.
Wow. No, what if they don't bow? No food if you're not bowing. I'm not giving.
Those my mom calls them piviches. The deer in New Mexico, that means they beg a lot, right? Because they just beg and they don't do anything. I'm like, you're not gonna bow, you're not gonna do anything.
Do a trick, do something.
You just want food. Typical American deers. Yeah. So anyway, so feeding deer out of my hand in the morning and snowboarding in the afternoon, and then just being all cuddly and cozy near the fire at night.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was a really great time, man. So I highly recommend anyone going out to Rio Doso, New Mexico, because it's great.
We hit up Texas Wonderland out in College Station actually last week.
What is that?
It's a wonderland made up of it's in Texas. Yes, made up of Christmas lights.
Oh.
And you get a lot of value with regards to it's like a mini. Well, it's like I would say it's like Santa's Wonderland, but in Texas. You know, a bunch of lights, elves, and things of that nature. Not too many elves, but a lot of lights.
They should have Santa come out in shorts. That'd be awesome. Very Texas.
I'm sure at some point in time Santa comes out in shorts throughout the entire experience. But it wasn't there while I was there. I told him at some point in time. I'm thinking he should be wearing shorts at some point in time. I don't think he can make it in the outfit. You think he makes it in the outfit the entire time?
I mean, he could, but he'd be drenched after.
Nah, man, I don't think Santa should wear. Come on, Santa. Wear your shorts.
Yeah.
So Texas Wonderland. Anyway, so they have rides, they have activities for the kids, for the adults. They have a ride that you go through the whole park, and then you get to get off the ride, and then you get to walk the park. A lot of adventure.
Do they have man-made snow out there, or what?
They do. It's not man-made. They have the machines that throw it up. They have
that's man-made.
That's man-made? That was man-made. Okay,
you thought there was like a guy back there?
You made like homemade? I thought you made
like there's a guy with a big
it's not homemade.
Like making
a machine makes it.
Yeah, machine.
A machine man-made.
Yeah, that's man-made.
Yeah, so they had a big old pile because we're throwing snow and things of that nature. Yeah, but it's Texas ice, so that's they're throwing ice cubes.
Yeah, that's different than snow. The soft snow in Ruidoso versus hard ice.
Texas ice.
Hey, that's fun, man. That's what you do in Texas as a kid.
At least for now. I mean, we may get some kind of snow situation in the future, which I guess it's insurance related. Keep in mind, we always keep this patterns of the communication. It's November. We went to Texas Wonderland. It was fun, good times, but it's really not December time. People sometimes skip Thanksgiving. We skipped Thanksgiving for a little while.
That's true.
We landed in December.
That's true.
We came back.
That's
true. And we did Thanksgiving one more time.
Yeah.
What do you think about people skipping Thanksgiving? People do it all the time. They don't even. They say thanks.
It's gotten to that point, man, where people are just like
Christmas is too hot.
Yeah. My text this year for Thanksgiving, I only got a couple. Usually it's like with text, Happy Thanksgiving and pictures of turkeys and all that.
But you know what? Thanksgiving does bring you don't forget, because people don't skip Black Fridays, right? We talked a little bit about that. People don't skip Black Fridays, and is that a Thanksgiving thing? Is that a Christmas thing? It's like a blend thing.
It's a holiday thing.
It's a new holiday, Black Friday. Ooh,
yeah.
What about Cyber Mondays? That's another holiday.
Cyber Monday is a new one. That's newer.
We got Thanksgiving, then back-to-back Cyber Monday, bam, so shopping on, and then boom, Cyber, wow, a lot of adventures. And that's happening today.
Yeah, man. And don't forget, guys, if you're going to be at the airports, to cover up, man, because there's a lot of sickness in the air right now as well. So make sure it may be okay to wear a mask this year.
Oh yeah, because, I mean, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying?
People are in there, and on my flight back from Houston from New Mexico, there was people in that airplane just like it seemed like they were coughing into the air. Like, dude, cover your mouth at least.
Nothing to say. What do you think somebody would say if you give them a mask and it's like, hey, here's a mask?
Man,
got a mask on my face. I cough anywhere I want.
It gets political, that mask. So I don't know. Someone might get like mad.
Sure enough. Okay, well, there we go. So yes, that's what we did. It was a lot of fun. That's what we did. Now we talked a little bit about the past. Talked a little bit about Thanksgiving. Be mindful the Cyber Mondays and the Black Fridays, maybe the scammers. Be mindful of the scammers, right? The cyber scammers and all that situation. Be wary. It's a lot of information out there, you know.
Be smart, man. Be smart.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Right. Don't take that deal. Don't take that $1 car or that that $1,000.
All those crazy weird deals.
Cyber Monday, electric car, $1,000.
At the very bottom is written in Chinese. Yeah. Like, come on, be smart, man.
$1,000, a picture of a car, and everything else is in another language. Okay. So be mindful. Be mindful of those deals. All right. All right. What else is going on? Sportito. Boom.
Awesome. It's that time. Sportito's happening. Yeah. So I incorrectly I was in the snow and didn't have good service, and I was looking at my phone wrong, and I said last week that we were playing Jacksonville. We were playing the Titans this past week.
Oh, okay, that's
right. It was still
right.
division rival. Man. Next week, this next Sunday coming up, we got Jacksonville. I had them backwards, but this past game, that's why I put on the thing initially on our I put a question mark because we lost, right? But did we lose? Yeah. Not necessarily.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Okay. It was a special situation where we obviously lost.
Okay. Obviously.
But
somehow.
But we've been struggling in certain aspects of the game all year long. For instance, we haven't scored that many touchdowns in the second half.
Okay.
I forgot the stats, but it was something like we haven't scored a touchdown in the second half in like 3 games or something. Okay, it's been bad.
Wow. A touchdown in
not
3
one.
Games? Wow.
So we've been squeaking by, man.
What's happening there?
So that's the offensive line. Offensive line, number 78. I'm talking to you.
Okay,
always.
okay, that's right. I don't even know why I
That's
asked.
always our problem, right? We can't protect CJ at the end. And then defenses in the NFL are great, man.
Yeah.
Defensive coordinators.
I mean, teams maybe they're
analytics.
already aware that there's a deficiency potentially, so there's like no,
Correct.
like, hey man, this Texas are weak. They got the new situation.
And-
Number 78.
And every
Ooh,
halftime,
yeah.
every
Also that they're clipping
halftime,
at
the
the
other
ankles.
coach goes into the locker room and they say, okay, number 78 is doing okay this game. Let's go over here on this side. And that's why our second halves have been terrible because they just blitz that one side and just destroy us, man. So every game, somebody's off on the offensive line.
I see.
And they're hitting us in those weak points because they're smart.
Yeah.
So that's still our number one problem. We need to start. So this past game, that's why I said, did we really lose? Because we learned a lot about how we can function with this terrible offensive line.
Okay.
The rest of our defense is going to be murdering. That's not a problem. Our offensive line, what we're going to be doing now is we're just going to be hike the ball and get rid of it.
Is that right?
That's what
quick
we're
and go,
gonna do.
baby. Quick and go.
Just gone, right?
Pick
Okay.
it,
And then also, so what we're going to start doing is having our running backs and our tight end block.
Okay.
So this is something new that we just started. I didn't say new. This is something we're running more consistently.
I see.
So instead of having our tight end run across the field to go catch a pass or to do a block down the field, he's running here and stopping and blocking for CJ.
Gotcha.
So now we got the running back and the tight
protection,
end
a little
for
bit
that
more
double extra protection. So now he can get a little more time. So
Gotcha.
this is
But
why.
then also he's supposed to let it go quicker.
Yes. So
Gotcha.
the combination of all those things, what we started doing,
That's
and
intriguing.
we're looking good. Now I think we have a good handle of who we are.
I see.
That's the epitome of the NFL, is defining who you are as a team. It's not like just, run, score, defense, not anymore. It's about what type of players are you? What type of offense? What type of defense do you have? And this is what we know. This is what we have.
Yeah.
We know number 78 is terrible. So we're going to go into a game every time, just hiking the ball, getting rid of it with our tight end blocking behind 78.
Gotcha.
So we got a good handle. Even though we lost, it was a division opponent.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal because they suck. So we're not too worried about that. Now this next one is Jacksonville.
So it's a test.
Super sucks.
It's a test. Oh, really? So it's a big test.
We gotta get our everything rolling.
Sure.
Everything needs to look smooth in this next
see what
game.
you're saying.
This is an opportunity because these guys suck.
Okay.
So Texans lost this past game against Tennessee, but it didn't really matter. It wasn't a big deal, even though it was a division game, because they suck and we're just killing in our division. So we're looking forward to playoffs. So that's our Texans update. Okay. What else we got? Oh yeah, these numbers are amazing, man. We're right in the middle.
Thank you to YouTube Sports for the clip.
Thank you, YouTube Sports. Yes, Yahoo Sports.
I'm sorry. Yahoo Sports.
So passing yards were 18th, rushing yards were 19th, and total yards per game were 17th. So our offense is like right in the middle, which is what you can do to win a Super Bowl. You can win a Super Bowl with an offense like this if you have a great defense like we have. So we're on, man. We're good. So
a little bit more about the Rockets.
Dude, Rockets. Oh my God, y'all. I'm trying to tell you right now, the Rockets are so serious this year. We're destroying everybody by 20, 30 points. Now, we did play the Clippers back-to-back in the tournament and then a regular game. We killed them by 30 points in the tournament game, and then we lost the next game.
Wow.
So it's just, we're young. We're still getting our feet under us. There's a rumor that Anthony Edwards from the Minnesota, what are they? Now I'm going to say Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Wolves. That he's available, and he's very disgruntled and hating his team right now. So there's a chance we could possibly get him. However, we would have to trade all these young kids who are just amazing and finally playing together as a team. Yeah. So messing with a good recipe for in the middle of the season. We finally got something you want to do in the beginning of the season.
But at the beginning of the middle of the season, kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
So this is why it's like it's a tipping point. We're either gonna go for it and get Anthony Edwards, because Anthony Edwards is the next Michael Jordan. That kid is amazing.
Oh, really?
Or stick with what we got, which is working, and our coach has everything working, man. So we're in second place, y'all. Yeah. Second place, and we're only in second place behind OKC by 2 games. Yeah. OKC is destroying everybody. Really? OKC is the nemesis.
When is that game coming up in Houston?
So Sunday is our next game against OKC. I highly recommend everybody go out to Toyota Center on Sunday and support our Rockets. We need some extra yelling and screaming, because this is a very big game to show where we really are. If we're going to be trading, if we're going to keep our young bucks. So
what does this mean? We win, what does it mean? We lose, what happens?
If we lose, I think they're going to be looking hard at trying to make some trades.
I got you.
If we
win, it's like, hey, this team has a good momentum.
And also win handily. Yeah. Nobody's going anywhere.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
In my gut, because this
right. Make no sense. Hey, they were able to put it together like this, messing with the equation. Okay.
I mean, we like
understandable.
right
Everybody
now,
sees what's up.
we have they call them the twin terrors.
What does Vegas say about this whole situation? Like, what's
Oh, Vegas is legit with what we are.
Yeah.
We're in second place.
okay?
Vegas,
So it's the odds favor that situation.
yes. Now Sunday, Vegas has OKC favored by I think 2 points.
Okay.
Again, showing that respect for the Rockets. I mean, the Rockets are getting serious right now. Our center, he's not in this picture. He's like right here to the side. Our center Shagun.
Yeah.
He's amazing, man. This kid is fearless. He goes up to Wembayama, who's like 7'6", and just hook shots over him, like fearless, man. He's also our captain. Like, when's the last time you saw a center run the offense?
I see.
Dude,
Gotcha. Yeah.
No, nobody.
So typically just stay still.
Not even
block
Hakeem
as much as possible.
Olajuwon did that.
Yeah.
Nobody. I haven't seen a center do that. I think Shaq did that a couple of times, but only to run a couple of plays.
Yeah.
Because he could just run and dunk it.
Yeah.
But to run the offense from a center's point of view is just mind-boggling. And then our kid Brooks, this guy right here is Canadian.
Yeah.
And this guy, he plays against center. He's like my size. And he plays against centers and bodies them up, man. So anyway, our Rockets are looking really good. I highly recommend investing in your gambling money on the Rockets.
But also limited. Keep in mind, we don't condone it. All that information is limited. But, so a little bit of information so that you can understand what's happening.
I've been killing it this year with the Rockets, man. So that's it for that right there.
Again, thank you for YouTube Sports for the image and then for Space City.
But
Yahoo.
Space City.
I told myself to say Yahoo.
Space City Scoop.
Space City Scoop. Thanks again, guys.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Networking. Coming up, the power of networking. Some events that are coming up tonight. Friday, December 29th.
Black Friday, man.
That's right.
So
coming in Nett. Tell us a little bit about
this is the backdrop right here. We have it all set up. We've already sound checked. We already got the comedians. They're like getting nice and drunk already. That's how we're doing.
Oh, perfect.
It's early, but it's at 8 o'clock, Black Friday. So this is our very first show. This is the first of many shows. This is an exciting event because they're promoting it, they're pushing it, they got actual money. They've actually this isn't
even though money is infinite.
Yeah.
But it's also real and fake.
But man,
and this situation
is a real situation. I have it all set up. So come on out to the Comedy Nett. It's at Nett Bar on Nett Street. How fancy is that?
Where's that by?
So that's on Shepherd and Washington. So the Washington.
Super nice. Okay,
all
cool.
those bars on Washington.
Yeah, Nett Bar.
It's right. It's a block off of Washington. Right by Shepherd.
How exciting.
All right. So hopefully see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. And then after that,
if you're interested in having a really good time tonight,
so that show is from 8 to 10, and then these guys are doing from 10 to 2 a.m.
Frostys.
Yes.
Holiday pop-up bar.
Shout out to Impresario for making this happen, man.
Thank you so much. And if you're interested in getting the VIP list, special event today, email impresariohoustonent@gmail.com. Send him an email with your information, and they will put you on the VIP
You can also
list.
Can you also text?
You can also text 832-607-7266. Text that number with your information about being a guest, and they will put you on the guest VIP list for tonight.
These guys
the
always
opportunity to have a good time. Great party.
I've been partying with Impresario since I've been an adult.
Right.
These guys know how to party, man. And,
for sure. Consistent good time. Consistent good time. And the newest level. Every time is something new and better.
And this is the opening of a new place.
Yeah, correct. In Eado, that's been decked out. Super amazing. Oh, it says Houston's ultimate Christmas party. Think 2 floors of holiday magic, 3 festives bar, 1 dance floor to slay all night long till 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I don't even know how long. And unforgettable photo opportunities. So that's why we're calling it Power of Networking, because you can network in this place. Have a good time.
Power of networking.
You're saying have a good time. Impresario, reach out to them. Let them know what's up.
Shout out, Marco.
All right, cool. Giveaway moment. Don't forget, next week is the raffle. We got our raffle winner who hasn't contacted us back. But it's part of the process. It's part of the process. We're all learning. Don't forget, raffle next week. Go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com, or to the channel and register for the free raffle monthly. Cool. I think that is what we got for today. The raffle information. We went through all of it.
Yeah, man. Stay tuned. So next week, I'm excited for our special guest. Our special guest is the one and only Joe B from Rebel Crew. All right, so we're going to be talking about some deep hip-hop stuff. The man has been in the hip-hop game for a long time, so I'm excited to have him here next Friday back at Ion. Today, we're at a special location. I don't know if you've noticed. It's a beautiful day in Houston. Sorry for the glare, but it's just such a beautiful day.
It won't stay out. It won't stay out. It wants to pop in. It's so good.
We tried everything. So, but it's just such a beautiful day in Houston. So y'all go out, enjoy, man. Yep. Come to the comedy show. Come to the VIP Frostys.
See you guys next time.